Mine Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Once again, welcome all of you for this beautiful journey of 18 days. Bhagavad Gita in 18 days. Looks so exciting, right? In 18 days, we can learn Bhagavad Gita. Yes, we can learn how to set the trend, right? That is sufficient. Once we start moving in the direction, we will pick up speed very fast. Hare Krishna. So today is Chapter 2. Yesterday we did Chapter 1. What was Chapter 1? Krishna Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Arjuna was lamenting that he can't fight this war. Why? 5 reasons he said, right? So any one of you, yesterday's participant, if you want to raise your hand and tell me 5 reasons for which Arjuna is lamenting that he does not want to fight. Is any hand coming up for that? No? Okay. So I want little more attention and little more participation. Okay. So 5 reasons are: number 1, compassion. He had the compassion, mercy, kindness for all the kith and kin, acharyas, gurus, Bhishma Pitama, his ancestors, and his father-in-laws. Some, his children were also there, no? Panjapandava's 5 children were also there. So he had the compassion. Then the second reason, he said, once if we start fighting and everybody is killed, how am I going to enjoy the kingdom even if I win? So beautiful reply in today's class Krishna will give for that. Arjuna is telling, oh Krishna, if everyone is going to die in this war, how will even I get the kingdom? How will I be able to enjoy? With whom will I enjoy the kingdom? Such a beautiful thought, right? So these days, nowadays we don't have, nowadays the pleasure is seeing others' pain is people's pleasure. Such a wrong attitude, right? There are people who see others in pain and enjoy. That's not the real enjoyment, right? So the third one is sin. Very good. Yes, Varsha Mataji, excellent. Thank you so much. Compassion, no enjoyment, sin, family tradition, indecision. Thank you, Varsha Mataji. Sin. Like Krishna himself says, everything is my part and parcel. Every living entity is part and parcel of mine. I am there. Mama Amsho 15.7, he says, Mama Amsho Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. All the Bhutas, living entities, are my Amsha. So even killing a small insect is also like killing Krishna's Amsa. We are not supposed to. So, oh Krishna, all people who are standing in front of me, if I kill them, is it not sin? Valid question. And then he says, what will happen to the family tradition? All the people who are here, if they get killed in this war, what is going to happen to their family? Their parents, their children, their wives, they all, how will the family tradition, in the sense, one after the other, who will do the Shraddha ceremony for the parents if they are killed here? Who will take care of the younger ones? For their education, how will they become? They have to grow like, so who is going to take care of their wives? So what will happen to the family? Indecision. Finally, 2.6, Arjuna tells, no, Krishna, sorry, I'm not in a position to decide. Kindly guide me. Kindly tell me what am I supposed to do. Why? For the reason that I am the surrendered soul. I accept you as my Acharya and I surrender myself. So till that time we surrender ourselves, Krishna will not interfere. He has given us a free will. Though he is sitting inside us as a Chaitya Guru, he is a Chaitya Guru. He is sitting inside us, watching everything, but he will not interfere. For the reason, he tells, I want everyone to enjoy. When will they be able to enjoy? when they have the freedom. If somebody puts you in a jail and gives you crores of rupees, lot many rasgullas to eat, whatever you like they give, but you are in a jail. Will anyone like it? No. Instead, like even the bird, put it in the cage, they don't enjoy. They would like to enjoy with their other fleet, other flocks of animals, right? Anybody. So birds also want to fly the flock with the other birds. Same here. So Krishna also tells, I give you the freedom. This material world I have created for your enjoyment. Yes, the material world is nothing but the external energy of Krishna. When he has created everything for we, living entities, Sarvabhutani. So if we are not able to enjoy, will Krishna feel good? So he is saying, this material world is for you. And from my marginal energy, I have created you. Enjoy. So he will not interfere in whatever decision we want to make. But yes, he will no doubt. Good deeds we do, he will give us return gift will be good. Bad deeds we do, the return gift will be bad results, right? Okay. So 2.6 there ends. In 2.7 we will see today what is 2.7. This is the turning point in Bhagavad Gita. From this is a last shloka. Arjun says, now Krishna will take on from 2.8. Karpanya dosho pagata svabhaga prechami tvam dharma sammuda chetaka echreyasyan nishchitam bruhitanme shishyasteham shadi mam tvam prapannam. He's saying, Shadi shishyaste aham. I become your disciple now, right? So Arjuna is telling, now I am totally confused about my duty and I have lost all my composure, Krishna, because of my weakness, my surliness. I'm not able to decide. In this condition, I'm asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. And again, why should you tell me? Because now I am your disciple. I'm a soul surrendered unto you 100%. So, oh Krishna, please instruct me what am I supposed to do, Krishna? He's asking. Such a beautiful shloka. I would definitely request every one of you by heart this shloka. Because you know why I am saying this. Whenever you are confused, whenever you are not able to understand what is right, what is wrong, whenever you feel there is no one to help you in the decision making to decide the right thing, many things will happen in life, you know. We are left with no other choice. What are we supposed to do? We don't know. At that moment, close your eyes, bring the Paramatma in your heart in front of you. Ask him, Karpanya dosho pahata swabhaga prichame tvam dharma samuda chetaga echreyasya nishchitam bruhitanme shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. If you pray, if you tell him, I accept me as your disciple and tell me, Krishna, what am I supposed to do? The right decision will come in front of you. What you do will be the right thing. Again, you should not ask, how will I come to know this is the right decision? Once you surrender yourself, whatever you are doing is the right thing. Krishna is showing you the path. Far we cannot see Krishna, right? So you should not wait. Krishna, I told you I surrendered to you. Where are you? How will you come and give me the decision? No. Okay, Hare Krishna Mataji. Because we can't see him with this eyes. Yesterday I told you, remember? We can't see with the because the eyes is defective. So Arjuna now has surrendered. Every living being, every single living being is subject to 4 defects. What are those defects? We have that Maya. We are subject to Maya, illusion. When you drive your car in the peak summer at 12 o'clock, from far away, you see that there is water body in front. We call it as mirage, right? So we see that it's a mirage. But as you approach towards that, you find that no water there. It's a imagination. In Bhagavatam, in Bhagavatam, it is told, even Brahma got bewildered. Brahma also could have, there are so many leelas in which Brahma got bewildered that who is this Paramatma. So when Brahma can get bewildered, we living entities, so that is we are subject to Maya. We have the tendency to commit mistake. Every living entity will commit mistake. All of us know that. Knowing very well we are not supposed to do something. How many of us do? Many of us do things which we are not supposed to do. Each and every one of us know very well. Still, why do we do it? Because that's a tendency. Every living entity will commit a mistake. Okay. So, and the first one, then the third one, we have a cheating propensity. Everyone, because we commit a mistake, we immediately something we drop it. Oh, no one should see. Immediately wipe it. Why? We want to cheat others. As if nobody can see that. No. So if I wipe, people will think I am not dropped anything. So the cheating propensity we have. And finally, we all, we all are supposed to, definitely, each and every one of us are supposed to what? Leave this life with some defects or the other. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you. I believe what I see works when your vision is imperfectly perfect. What I see is correct. But what we see is also imperfect. Just now I told you the example. From far away, we think I'm seeing water with our own eyes. But when we go near, it is not the water body. It is the sun's reflection. So can we 100% say what we see is also not correct? At the airport, one person was walking with its handicap type. He was walking. 3 doctors were going for a conference. These 3 doctors are different specialists, So one doctor, the orthopedician, says he has got a problem in his leg, his nerve problem or twisted fracture, something he says. Another doctor says, no, it's not that fracture, he has got some neuro problem. See, when you get a neuro problem, he might have got the paralysis, so due to which his legs are not working, it is twisted, something he says. Then another doctor also, all 3 of them give different reason because they are different doctors. Okay, finally they called him and asked him, what happened? Why are you walking like this? You have this problem, that problem, that problem. He said, oh no, I'm perfectly all right. My slipper broke, you see my slippers, it's broken. So that's why I'm not able to walk properly. All 3 are specialists. They saw the person, but they assumed something different. So what we see is also not correct. That's what is given. I believe what I see works when your vision is impeccably perfect. It's a Premanjana Churita. Yesterday I told in Brahma Samhita, Brahma tells the Bhagavan, unless and until you yourself give me the divine vision of seeing you, I cannot see you with this imperfect eyes, he says. Hare Krishna Mataji. So there's a parrot also, what it sees also. There are actually, it is told, there are 2 parrots sitting on the same twig. One is enjoying the fruit, another one is only watching the parrot which is enjoying the fruit. Simply watching. Same way, Atma enjoys, the soul enjoys. The Paramatma sitting near the Atma. It only keeps watching the Atma. Oh, this Atma is full, thinking the imperfect, think the Anitya as Nitya. What is Anitya? Which is not eternal. This body is not eternal. Soul is eternal. But the soul is thinking, this body is so eternal, and how much we do this for this body. So many yoga, pranayam, asana to have a perfect health, it is very important. Mataji, then do you say that we don't need a perfect health? No, it is very, very important. Thinking that this body is permanent, this body, that is wrong. Till the time we have this body, we have to really take care. Otherwise, how will we do bhakti? How can we? Even one day you have headache or cold or fever, we cannot chant 16 rounds that day. Not at all possible. So this body is very important. But to consider this body as a permanent, nitya, eternal, that is wrong. So here 2 birds are sitting. One bird is enjoying the fruit that means enjoying this life, enjoying this body, enjoying this material nature. Another bird is simply watching. What is this bird doing? So soul and the Paramatma. Hare Krishna Mataji. So this is soul and Paramatma. Okay. This is again a very beautiful shloka, extremely important shloka. 2.3, 2.13, 2.13. Deginosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavanam jara tatha dehandaraf praptir dhiras tatra namukhyati. As the embodied soul continually passes in this body. See, the same body, when it is born, it's an infant. Then it is childhood, then youth, then old age, right? So the body goes through too many changes. The same soul goes through these changes from boyhood to youth to old age. Similarly, at the time of death, at the time of soul leaving the body, again there are changes, many changes. The soul can enter any other body. Soul does not die, right? So only the body dies. That is, the body perishes. The body is burnt after the soul leaves this body. So the self-realized soul, self-realized, one who knows this fact. What is the meaning of self-realized? What is the real self? One who knows, one who has realized what is the real self, what is the self. Real self is the Atma. Real self is not the me, I, Chitra. This body, this birth, I am Chitra. What was I in my previous and I am going to be in my next, we do not know. So a sober person who has realized that this soul is not the real I. So that person is not bewildered. Yesterday there was a beautiful question one Mataji asked. Mataji, that means whenever kith and kin die, do you say that we should not get, like we should not be in pain? Do you say that? Now you see, we know the soul is eternal. If somebody very kith and kin die, it's only their body which perishes, but the soul will take next birth. In the sense, the soul will enter another body according to our karma, according to what we think at the end of the life, when the soul leaves the body. Same body, the soul is not going to die. So slowly and gradually, it's very difficult, but that's a real fact, right? If we have done so well in the exam, and for whatever is the reasons, reason, if we get less mark, we can't keep crying, why did I? After 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, after approaching the teacher, no change. We accept it, right? We accept the marks and we keep on move on, right? Same way. Hare Krishna Mataji. So dehinosmin yata dehe kaumarameva nanjara ta dehandaraf prapte dhiras tatrana muhyati. See, the same soul. Small body, then they grow, then finally they become. So one body has taken, here it is, many birth. That is what is shown over in the picture. Same body. Hare Krishna. Nice shloka, 2.13. So again, I will request everyone to buy out 2.7 Karpanya Tosho, 2.13 Dehinosmin, 2.23. This again says the soul cannot be, soul does not perish. It's ever existing, eternal. Okay, Nityam. Nainam chintanti shatsrani nainandagati pavakaha na chainam kledayantyapo na shochayati marutaha. The soul can never be cut into pieces by any weapon, nor can be burned by the fire, nor moistured by water, nor withered by the wind. You all might have seen, the other is also, you all might have studied in school, soil erosion. What happens? The big rocks finally become small pebbles, subject to heat, water, rainwater, moisturing, etc. Everything, right? But the soul is not like that. How many births it takes, it ever remains the same. Neither the soul grows old or the soul, again, when it enters the other body, it comes as a youth or infant. No, it remains the same. Okay, but only the body. 6 stages it is told in Bhagavatam. There are 6 stages a body goes. The first, in the mother's womb, conceived. Then slowly it, dwindles. It, hand, mouth, eye, nose, everything comes. Then it remains there for some time in the mother's womb. Then it takes birth. Then it grows. Finally, it vanishes in the oblivion. What is that? Every soul leaves the body. Leaves means what? It stays somewhere in the Brahmand till the time it finds the suitable body for the soul. The moment it finds a suitable body, it enters that body. So we never die, right? The real I does not die at all. It is once again anitya. It's, it does not perish. Hare Krishna Mataji. Nainam chintanti shastrani, nainam dagati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantyapho na shocheti marutaha. Maruta means wind. Now, and similarly, water, moisture. Marutaha na chintanti shastrani. Shastra means weapon. No weapon can cut this into pieces. Okay. So now this scene is described by Sanjaya to Dhritarashtra in the palace. Why? Because Sanjaya has got the Premanjana Churita. That is the vision. His eye is full of wisdom. Who has given him? Vedavyasa. Vedavyasa is again another, it's his God's incarnation only, Vedavyasa. So he has all the power to bless anybody or to take out anything from anybody. So he once gave Sanjaya this wisdom vision. Sanjaya, you are blessed for this deed of he, made Vedavyasa very happy once. So immediately Vedavyasa said, wherever you sit, whichever place you want to envision, you want to see from your eyes of your mind, you will be able to see. This is what Vedavyasa told him. So that's what is happening over here. These are all some examples which is given. The Atmas which had left the body, and those Atmas will be keep moving till the time they find the real body. You all might have again studied in your school, Atlas carrying the whole world. We might have studied, right? So here, who carries the whole world? It is the Paramatma. Super soul carries this body, and Bhagavan, he is the carrier of each and every body, because when the annihilation takes place, every single entity goes into his stomach. It remains there till the next time Srishti takes place. So Bhagavan, Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. Okay, creation, maintenance, and the annihilation. Hare Krishna Mataji. So till the time it remains in the Lord's womb. So when next time the Srishti takes place, we all, again Bhagavan creates, right? Then, so 2.31 to 2.37. You know what is happening over here? Yes, Krishna tells that, like every, Arjuna asked questions, you remember? For Krishna is replying each and every question. If you remember, Arjuna asked the second reason, after compassion, there is no enjoyment. He told that, right? So for that, Krishna is giving answer. Hato va prapsyasi swargam jitva va bhukyase mahim tasmat uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya kritanishchayaha. So he's saying, oh son of Kunti, either you will be killed on the battlefield. So what will happen? If you are killed, definitely you will come to Goloka. Why? Anybody killed in front of Krishna will go to Goloka. So what will happen there? In Goloka, that means you are attaining the heavenly planet. So you are going to enjoy the heavenly planet, right? So you said if you fight this war, no enjoyment. How is it possible? If you are killed, you will come to my Loka and you will enjoy. If you are alive, if you conquer the enemies, you will get kingdom. Go and enjoy your kingdom. Enjoyment in both the cases. If you are killed also, enjoyment come to my abode. If you are not killed also, enjoyment, you will have the kingdom and you will have the kingdom to rule. So you can be very happy. So why are you getting bewildered? It said no, that Karpanya dosho. So he was getting bewildered, right? So Krishna is saying, where is the question of non-enjoyment? Hare Krishna Mataji. Krishna is saying, where is the question of non-enjoyment? Both the cases you are going to enjoy. Okay? Now, rather, if you don't fight, what will happen? Krishna is telling, oh, Arjuna, you are a Kshatriya. Kshatriya dharma is to fight. Brahman dharma is to preach, to learn Vedas, the knowledge, to preach. Kshatriya dharma is to protect. Protect whom? The people in the kingdom. See, in those days, Brahmanas used to go to forest to learn the Vedas and come and preach in the country. So they keep going. Vanvas it is. They will go, sit and meditate on the Lord. When they meditate on the Lord, they get so much of knowledge. Then they come and preach. So when they go to forest and they have to learn so many Vedas and so many Shastras and come and preach, so many animals will be there in the forest. That was the reason initially kings used to go for hunting, not for the pleasure. Now people go for hunting for the tiger skin, deer skin. They hunt even for, for this Jikhva Tripti, for the enjoyment, for the taste of the tongue, how bad it is. They are also Mamevamcho Jivaloke, right? Part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of God, Lord. How can we kill and just for a 1 minute taste will be there? There is a, there's a proverb, anything going beyond the throat, it's like, there is no taste. The taste remains only till the tongue. For that, what all we do. Sometimes, people even steal and eat. They kill others and they snatch and eat. It is because it is Kali Yuga, right? So here, Krishna is telling, Avachyavadamscha bahun vadishyanti tavahitaha nindanta tava samarthyam tato dukkhartam nukim. Is saying, oh Arjuna, if you don't fight, what will your enemies tell you? They will describe you as a cowardly person. He doesn't have the guts to come and fight. That's why he ran away from the battlefield. Arjuna is not a brave person. He is not a real Kshatriya, they will say. So, Arjuna, will you be able to hear that? They will, scorn your ability. They will doubt your ability. They will say tutu on your ability. Will you be able to hear all these unkind words? What could be more painful for you? You are such a wonderful Kshatriya. You are the, warrior. So many innumerable Rakshasas you had already killed. You have won over them. So now this battlefield, you leave and go. They will all say, even the Kauravas will say, oh, Arjuna was so scared in front of us. That's why he ran the warfield and ran away, they would say. Do you have the guts to? Do you have the courage to hear all these words? It will be more painful for you, Arjuna. Such a great warrior, Krishna Mataji. Such a full you once again, right? So Krishna is telling, Kshatriya dharma is to fight. You have to fight, Arjuna. You can't run away. Hare Krishna Mataji. Okay, so Krishna is replying in the process of advising, in the process of giving the real knowledge to Arjuna. This is again so wonderful. 2.40 this is. Niga Vikrama Nashosti Pratyavayo na Vidyate Swalpamapyasya Dharmasya Trayate Magato Bhayat. Neha Vikrama Nashosti. In this path of devotion, there is no Nasha, there is no perish. Whatever you do in this bhakti, see, if we are living entities, we go through right from 2.5 years these days. Parents send everybody to school. What do we learn? Right from pre-nursery to we may become a lawyer, we may become doctor, whole life. I know there are doctors at the age of 40 also, they keep on doing one course or the FRCS, this, that, keep doing. Even in computer, you might have got a double MS degree in computer science, but it keeps changing every day. Unless and until we update, we cannot stay in that field only, right? Updation is very much essential. But here, so similarly, say for example, after suddenly, all of a sudden we pass away and the soul has taken another birth. Can anyone take from the 40th year only? Can anyone say last birth I did my MBBS, MD, DM, FRCC, everything I did? Can I now start from there? Is it possible? Not at all. But now, many of you might have heard, there are so many kids at the age of 3, they know 700 shlokas. There, I myself know personally, there is a boy at the age of 11, full Bhagavatam. Our Amrendra Das Prabhu, his classes you should attend and see, hardly he is 26, but from the age of 11, he has started preaching. From quoting from Bhagavatam, Brahma Samhita, and Ishopanishad, Kathopanishad, so many Puranas, Vedas, Shastras, he give reference. How? Such a big question mark, right? Why? Because these devotees, they are, they have taken birth. It comes in 6th chapter, the 40th shloka. Like even if a devotee by mistake falls down, Krishna himself lifts them with his hand. Okay, because for my devotee can never perish. I am there with you. Sadhurevasya mantasya. He says, they all are saints. Okay, by chance if they do any mistake also, I am watching from inside. Why did they do? There will be a reason. Immediately they will bounce back. Even I will help them to come back. So what Krishna gives this knowledge in this bhakti, whatever we accumulate, and if the soul leaves suddenly the body, when we take next birth, we will take from there. That is what in 6.0 Krishna says that wherever you leave from, you'll start in bhakti from there. Such a wonderful thing, no? 5 house, 6 house we buy. So much hard work, day and night, 24 hours. No need to thank even the person who has given us. So much we accumulate without even thanking. Still Krishna gives. He's so merciful, right? But everything will perish here. Alexander, when he told, after conquering the entire world, he said, when you bury me, keep my both the hands outside my grave. This one, what do you call that? Cabin, right? Inside, outside. Why it is? Because people should know that Kali Hath Aayekam, Kali Hath Jayenge, right? Nothing we are going to carry in this world. So same way, but in bhakti, it is not like that. We are not going to carry, the soul will carry. The soul, when it takes birth, in the next birth, the soul will start from there. It brings everything back. We remember everything. Okay, so that is why swalpamapyasya dharmasya, even small dharma, little bit also we have done in this devotion, bhakti, trayate mahato bhayat, that will come as a blessing for every living entity. So bhakti is so wonderful. Start thinking, be grateful to the Lord. In 7th chapter we will read how much we should be grateful to the Lord for everything. If we are taking class, we should say, Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Internet. Yesterday I had lot many problems. I was feeling so awkward. I could not do Krishna my best. Please help me. I said, yesterday, so many things were going on. With Krishna's mercy, like we are able to continue on this internet. Namanishta Prabhu, so much he does for each and every single person, Once he knows that we want to serve, he gives a full support and gives lot many opportunity. Like we all are sitting here, we don't know anything. Because of Prabhuji, we are able to go forward. So this 2.40 is also very important. Hare Krishna Mataji. Nega Vikramanashustis. प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. These all are what you are seeing is devotional service. Srila Prabhupada did it personally. When he went to the Western countries, so many devotees, Western people, how do they know to wear this dhoti, with this veshti, angavastra, how to? They don't know. Srila Prabhupada, in fact, even he has taught Matajis also how to wear sari. And when they say, Matajis, a Western country, Matajis, when they wear the sari and when they wear the tilaka, and they dance for Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So nice to see them. We people can't even come in front of them. Full bhava. They sing and dance. Srila Prabhupada, this is a devotional service. He has done this. He has taught all the devotees in Western countries to wear dhotis and Matajis, saris. Hare Krishna Mataji. So we see now how to do bhakti. These all are bhakti. Okay? Yeah. And the second chapter is the crust of full Bhagavad Gita. Second chapter, if we learn, we will be able to understand rest of the chapter. Right? Vyavasayatmika buddhihi ekaya kurunandana bahushakahya nantascha buddhayo vyavasayinam. Ekaha Kurunandana. Oh, Kurunandan, Kuru dynasty. Arjuna is from Kuru dynasty, right? Ekaha. Full focus should be. See, Arjuna has got the focus. Why Krishna is telling them? Because of us, fallen souls. See, when the bird was sitting on you all might have heard that story, right? Dronacharya asked everybody, what do you see in the tree? There was a bird sitting. He said, what do you see? Different people said different things. I see the tree, I see the twig, I see the leaves, I see the bird, I see the wings. Everybody. Even Yudhishthira Maharaj said, I see the bird. But only Arjuna, he said, I see the eyes. So focused he was. Not possible to even think of that kind of focus for us, right? So, Vyavasayatmika buddhihi ekeka kurunandana. Okay, one focus. That it's how we have to, like the horse, both the sides are closed, because if it is, it can see and it may get bewildered again, where to go, right? Another horse, if you see from his Trichi Nazar, it will forget the direction, it will drag the cart to us another direction. So, Vyavasayatmika buddhihi. Hare Krishna Mataji, Bahushakaya Nantascha. There are so many directions, but we should know which is the right. Bhakti is the only direction. Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, everything is like, the nose can be touched like this also, this also. So when Prabhupada has once said, sorry, when there is an elevator to go to the 18th floor or 28th floor, will anyone take the steps? Everyone will prefer elevator only, right? So when the Bhakti Yoga is there to take us directly in the ladder to Lord's abode, why do you want to adapt the, like Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, right? So we have to take the elevator. We are going to reach. That's a confidence. Again, Bhakti. Yesterday I told two things. 9 process and 9 ways in which Bhakti can be done. First is Shravanam. Here. Here in the process, first is faith. So that is the faith we should have. I'm going to take the elevator and go to Goloka. 2.55. Bhagavan is again saying, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Prajahati Yada Kaman Sarvan Partha Manogatan Atmanyeva Atmanatushtaha Stita Prajna Tadochyate. Just the previous shloka, Arjuna is asking, Krishna, you told me so many things, I have to sthita prajna. My focus should be on you only, how to reach you. Those people are known as sthita prajna lok. So in 2.54, Arjuna is asking, what is the Lakshana of sthita prajna? How will they look like? How will I be able to identify them? How will they walk? How will they sit? Arjuna himself is asking. Again, Arjuna is Vishaka Sakhi. He knows, because we won't otherwise believe, Krishna is Bhagavan. He came as a normal human being. He's also playing with the Gopas. He becomes a elephant, horse. On him, the Gopas used to sit. They used to run Krishna like a horse we used to play, right? Same way Arjuna is also doing here, no? Arjuna tells Krishna, Krishna, Seniyor Ubayor Madhye Ratam Stapayitva. He tells, take my rath to the center of the Kurukshetra war. Let me see who all are standing there. He gives instruction. So nobody will believe that Krishna is Bhagavan, right? That is why Arjuna is asking, how will the Sthita Prajna look like? How will they look? How do they walk? How do they talk? How do they sit? How do they stand? Okay, so Bhagavan is giving answer to Arjuna. Prajat, okay, the blessed, O Lord, the Lord said, O Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of sense desire, which arise from the mental concoction, and when his mind finds satisfaction in the self alone. What is the self here? The Atma. I am not the body, I am the soul. Just now we saw. The soul, the soul only grows. Every day, so many changes happen in our cells. In a few, like I'm not remembering now. In science, it is said in so few months, the whole set of cells change, a new set of cells are formed, right? So that is what the soul goes through. So here, Lord is saying, what happened? When his mind finds a satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be in pure. Again and again, I'm telling what is this self? Self is, I am not this body, I am the soul. This is a transcendental knowledge, consciousness we all should have. Hare Krishna, Mataji. So controlling the senses is very difficult. We have 5 senses, all of you know. What are they? Sense organs. We can see, we can hear, we can touch, we can taste, we can breathe, nose, eyes, ears, right? So Bhagavan is saying that whoever has got, Hare Krishna Mataji, next slide. So Bhagavan is saying one who knows to control these 5 senses. He is the real Sthita Prajna. See, we say, when we sit in the car, does the steering control the driver, or should the driver control the steering? Very simple. Should we control our mind, or should our mind control us? What actually happens is, again, the Maya. Mind only controls us. We are not able to control the mind at all. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramati balavadridam. 6.34. Arjuna tells, Chanchalam hi mana Krishna. This mind is so chanchal. It oscillates like the pendulum in the clock. It is, Vayoriva dushkaram. It's so difficult to control. The mind is difficult to control than the wind. Wind can be even controlled, but mind cannot be controlled. This is what he tells, right? So mind is same way. Mind is the subtle sense. The gross senses are, as I told, these are 5 sense organs and the fine sense perceptions. Okay, another answer he is giving. Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsha Sangaste Shupajayate Sanga Sanjayate Kamat Krodho Bijayate. Beautiful shloka again. While contemplating on the objects of senses, once our eyes see something, wow, I'm talking about me. You all are very good. That is why you are sitting here and learning. See, when see a sari or something, something very attracting. After passing that place also, my mind will be thinking of that only. My eyes saw, and for a minute, but the mind is going on thinking about that forever till I possess it. So we can't control. I will go home, and as a small children, youth, you go, and so these days, so children roll on the in the shop only on the floor. They want it, they cannot control it, right? So similarly, when the objects of that is contemplating the objects of the senses, a person develops attachment for them. So I saw, I wanted, now till the time I get it, I cannot have peace. That kind of attachment I got with the thing what I saw. And from such attachment, lust develops. And from lust, anger arises. So a small, it is like, lust. Desire is a small wish which comes. Deep desire, it is lust, kama. Kama krodho vijayate. Kama becomes, sometimes it becomes anger. Why? See, a small thing I'll tell you in 1 minute. Husband and wife go for, shopping. Okay. After finishing everything, husband bought a brick of ice cream, bought and kept it over in the fridge. There itself, wife told, don't buy. His doctor has told not to eat. You have sugar. He said, no, nothing will happen. One day, let us buy. He brought and kept in the fridge. Then he went for a shower. He freshened himself and he came. He came home and saw the ice cream is not there in the fridge. One case we take. He's asking the wife, what happened? He said, I told you in the shop only, you didn't listen to me. So I gave it to somebody, or I threw it in the trash or something, he says. Can you imagine how wild the husband become? You can understand. There will be a Mahabharata over there. Other case we can take. Husband came. He had a nice cold water bath after coming back from shopping from the sun. He came, opened the fridge, had ice cream. One scoop. He thought, let me have little more. Because desire, it's never satisfied. Little more. He had a lot. So you know what is going to happen, right? So what happened? Greed. That is, so satisfied desire, once it is satisfied, it leads to greed. It doesn't stop there. Dissatisfied desire, it leads to anger. So a desire, if it is there, that becomes lust, kama, then it lead to krodha, or if it is not satisfied, dissatisfied, it leads to, krodha is anger, and it leads to greed if it is satisfied. A person once steals, always steals, because he is satisfied with that, How thieves are not born. Circumstances make them, right? So one attempt he makes, he always does it. He develops an attachment to that. Sangopa. That is why in Karma Yoga, Krishna says, don't have the attachment. Karmanyevadikaraste ma paleshu kadastana ma karma phalabheturbur ma to at sangotsva karmani. Do the karma, but don't get attached to it. Hare Krishna, Mataji. So we can. Desire is important. There is no problem, because you should feel, I should get 100 marks. But if you don't get, you should not, show your anger to a boy or girl who has got 100 marks. That should not happen, right? Okay. Krodhat bhavati sammoga smriti vibhramaga smriti bhramshat buddhinashat pranashyati. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. From anger, when the anger goes, peak, what happens? Delusion arises, we get bewildered. What is bewildered? We don't know what to do. We lose our control. We become totally mad. That is what the meaning of getting bewildered. That time what will happen? Our memory will not work properly. Why memory is needed here? What is correct? What is wrong? We will not be able to understand. Why, I think 15 point, the last shloka, 2:7 something. What is that? Smriti brahmchat buddhinashat pranashyati. Bhagavan says here, and I give you in that sarvasya chagam gridi sannivishto matta smritir jnanam apoganam cha vedaisya sarvai agameda vedyo vedanta krit veda videva chagam. 15.2, it is Bhagavan says, I give you the memory, I give you the forgetfulness. Forgetfulness is also very important. If the soul does not remember what we were in the previous life, you will not be able to enjoy this life also. So memory as well as the forgetfulness is very, very important. So here what happens, when the buddhi gets bewildered, we forget what is correct and what is wrong. Who gives it again? Krishna only. But yes, he says, when you forget, what happens? You fall down. You people go to any extent. That is why, see, all the people, murderers, don't they know murdering somebody is wrong? Definitely they know. It is prohibited, they know. But still they do it. At that moment, they get bewildered. They do not know killing a person is wrong. To that extent, their buddhi gets totally bewildered. Hare Krishna, Mataji. So one loses his temper. Losing temper is a small word. But what happens? They lose their sense, what is correct or what is wrong. So once the sense objects attract something, we develop an attachment because the mind keeps on contemplating. See, what is that? It is known as Shravanam, Mananam, and Mananam is, like Nididhyasan, third one. Mananam, in mind, you keep on thinking. Nididhyasan, day and night, for days together. You do some work, again your mind remembers the same. That is Nididhyasan. Again and again and again, same thought coming to our mind. That is, that attachment leads to lust. Once lust come in your mind, as I told you in the ice cream example, anger develops if the lust is not satisfied. Then the buddhi gets bewildered. Which is correct, which is wrong, we don't know. Finally, we end up doing wrong things. That is what is known as falling down. Right? Like even Bharat Maharaj. Bharat Maharaj wanted to, like Bharat Maharaj, after him only our country has been named as Bharat Varsha. Bharat Maharaj, in the sannyasa stage, we have, like brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyasa. 4 ashrama, 4 varnas. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam, Krishna says in one of the shlokas. He has created 4 varnas and 4 ashramas. So first brahmacharya, then grahastha, then vanaprastha, then sannyasa. So at the time of sannyasa, what happened? Bharat Maharaj went, I don't want this, detachment totally. I don't want to live with my family. It is enough. Let me go to the forest and lead a sannyasi life. He goes, he finally forgot, all his sadhanas. How many years of sadhana? He forgot everything. He developed a small attachment to a dear baby. And that's it. And he just saw the mother dying, giving birth to the small baby. And he immediately, again, Krishna gave apohanamcha. Vedaisya sarvare, as I told you, I gave smriti jnanam apohanamcha. Smriti, memory, jnanam, the knowledge, apoham, the forgetfulness, I only give, Krishna says. So there, he forgot, which is correct, which is wrong, what he learned, what tapasya he did, and attached. What happened? He fell down. What is again meaning of falling down? Again, he had to take birth. He could have easily reached Lord's abode, Such an elevated devotee, great devotee he was. Hare Krishna, Mataji. So this falling down is natural. And similarly, in life also, falling down is very easy. Falling down is not wrong. Forgetting to get up and proceed is very, very wrong. Falling down is quite natural. Everybody falls down. Okay? Hare Krishna. So now we are seeing the summary. Compassion. All those 5 reasons for which Arjuna did not want to fight. So compassion, the answer is given. That is 1.28 to 30. Arjuna is telling why he can't fight Acharya and Acharya, Matula, Pitra, and so many things he tells in that, So everybody's brother, somebody's wife they are, somebody's mother they are. So for that answer Krishna has given, we are not the body. You remember 2.11 to 30, the main important shlokas, first he said 2.13. Deginosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavanam jara tata dehandara prapti dhiras tatra namuhyati. Dhiras tatra namuhyati. A person, sober person, he will not get bewildered when the soul leaves the body, because he knows soul will not go anywhere. Again it will come back. It is only the body which perishes. Then again we saw nainam chintanti shastrani nainam dagatina pavakaha na chainam kledayante apo na sochitivina marutaha. The soul cannot be cut into pieces, doesn't get destroyed with weathering, with water, with shita, ushna, nothing happens to that soul. It is eternal, it is a nitya, it will go, again it will come back in the form of some other body. This also shloka we learned. Krishna told so beautifully, he said, right? Why no enjoyment? If you die, if you are killed, you will go and enjoy with me. If you are not, you will enjoy your kingdom, Arjuna, he said, right? Then sin of fear. For that also he told, right? What did he say? In devotion, there is no fear. You remember 2.40. Nega Bikramana Shosti Pratyavayona Vidyate Swalpamapyasya Dharmasya. Even if you have done little bit of Swalpa Dharma also, it will help you in the Natrayate Mahato Bayat. It will come with you. It will help you in the next birth. You will start only from that, he is saying, right? So, destruction of family tradition. So, what he is saying, Krishna here, it's a okay, no problem. You go, leave the battlefield and go. But all these people are going to talk so badly about you. Such a coward person, this Arjuna. He didn't have the guts to fight with us. He already knew that he is going to lose the battle. He ran away. That time, what will happen to your family tradition? You are coming in a Kshatriya family. Kshatriyas do not run away like that. So that time it will pain you a lot. For your Kshatriya duty is to give protection to people. So you cannot bear that one when people talk ill about you, Arjuna. They will say every bad thing about you. Okay, so that is also family tradition. You will not. So now the last shloka, indecision. Arjuna is not in a position to decide what to be done. So Krishna is telling, now Arjuna, get up. Have faith in me. I am telling you. Go and fight. Nimitta matrena. I am using you as an instrument only. These people are already killed. They're over. That's why, yesterday that 9 reasons we saw, if you all remember, why Pandavas will win. Dharma Kshetra. So in that one we saw, already that moksha, all these people are already gone, elevated people. Because Krishna knows that he has already killed them. Why? How much anartha they have done, how much adharma they have done. Draupadi, Vastraharan, Lakagraha. They wanted to kill all the Panchapandavas along with Kunti, right? In the Lakagraha, they wanted, the Dutas to light the fire in the Lakagraha. So many things they did. That time only Krishna killed them. We say, no, Krishna. We know sometimes in English we say, the Lord pays, better late than never. He pays, but when time comes. So similarly, here also, he knows he has already killed them, right? But he tells Arjuna, you are my such a wonderful devotee, surrendered soul. So I want to use you as my instrument, nimitta matrena. So Arjuna, have confidence in me. Get up. You are such a nice Kshatriya. Go and fight for me, for my sake. Only then you'll be able to. And think you are not going to kill any one of them because they are not the bodies. Bodies will perish. But who are they? They will again take birth. For them, they are eternal. They will come back again. So don't think here you are killing anybody. That is why Krishna said, how to focus on, see, I have to now focus and fight. For that, he asked another, so many shlokas done. Krishna answered through so many, that Vyavasayatmika Bhuti, Yekeha Kurunandana, Bahushakyaha Nantascha, Bahushakyaha Buddhiyo Vyavasayinam, Krishna tells, right? You do it for me. Now your duty is to fight for me, Krishna tells. Okay, so please remember the 9 reasons for which says that Pandavas will win, and the 5 reasons why Arjuna did not want to fight, for which Krishna is giving the answers. So nice. Anybody having any doubt? Please raise your hand. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Anybody having doubt?
There is a question on chat.
Yes,
what is Goloka, Mataji? By Dasharatha Tendulkar.
Very nice. Very nice. If you have gone to Vrindavan, you may be knowing Vrindavan is nothing but again Goloka, Vrindavan. Goloka is the loka in which Krishna stays with his associates. We are in the middle. There are 14 lokas, right? Above 7 planets are the higher planets. That is Devaloka, Pitraloka, so many like Indraloka, Chandraloka, all the Devatas loka, that is. We are in the middle. Atala, Sutala, Patala, Vitala. That is the lower 7 planetary system. Lower 7, upper 7, 14 lokas are there. And our Bhuloka is in the middle. Beyond those, beyond all the 14 planetary, then we have that Vishnu Loka. In Vishnu Loka, who is the Lord? Vishnu Loka, the Chaturpuja Vishnu, that is his Loka. Okay, there also once so anybody goes, the soul goes, it doesn't come back. Beyond even Vishnu Loka, Krishna Loka is there. That is Goloka. Who is Goloka today? Today is Govardhan. Govardhan Leela, Krishna performed. Go Puja. All of you might have done, I think, doing worshipping. Because cows are none other than, see, all the cows in the Vrindavan, they were at that time when Krishna came in Dwapara Yuga, they were associates of Krishna. Krishna, when he comes, he brings all his associates who are eternally existing in Goloka. So all these cows are none other than the associates of the Lord who are living permanently. Even today, they are living. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came, Sangopangaya Sayate, he brought his associates, Advaita Acharya is a combination of Shiva Tattva and Vishnu Tattva. He brings everybody along with them. So the eternal word which ever exists, consistently, persistently, it does not destroy. When the annihilation takes place, Goloka does not get destroyed, right? The gopis, they're all eternally serving the Lord in Goloka. So once a person go to Goloka, see, we all are sevakas. That is the nature of the soul. The soul has to serve somebody or the other. Why? Because in the Goloka, we are the eternal servants to the Lord, eternal servant. Jivera Swarupa Hoy, Krishnera Nitya Dasa. This Jivera Swarupa is nothing but Krishnera Nitya Dasa. We all have come from there. Why did we come then, Mataji? We could have lived there only. No. Again, the soul, no. It got pride. As I know, yeah, they are seeing Krishna. Oh, Krishna, everybody is worshipping Krishna only. I also look. Once you get that, Sarupya Mukti, Rupa, our Rupa will become exactly like Krishna. 2, 3 small difference. Say one example, I'll finish first. That Kaustuba money. Krishna will have Kaustuba money, we won't have when we reach Krishna's abode. Look, okay, in the Goloka, we started thinking, I also look like Krishna only. Everybody but serving only Krishna. Nobody wants to serve me. That pride, that thought came to our mind. Immediately Krishna said, oh, you want people to serve you? Maya Devi will serve you. Go down. I have given a beautiful Maya world, Nana, to you. Go and enjoy. He has sent us. So the day we realize, Jivera Swarupa Hoy, I am from there. Eternally I was existing in Goloka, Krishnera Nitya Dasa. We will reach again back. So Goloka is none other than Krishna's Loka, in which Krishna's associates day and night serve Krishna. So many. See, we can't serve Krishna. We should not even pray, Krishna, give me the opportunity to serve you. What eligibility we have got? We have to pray. to the gopis. Gopis also we don't have. I don't have. I cannot even ask gopis, give me the mercy to serve Krishna. No, there are so many gopis have again dasis, again dasis, again dasis. Manjaris they are known as. So we have to request Manjaris, give me the eligibility to ask for service. Then only we can gradually proceed. So, Goloka, it is the Krishna's Loka. Hope I answered your question, Mataji. Okay. Hare Krishna. Yeah. The next question is, okay. This I'm not able to see any other question, Mataji. Chitra Mataji, is there any other question?
Yes. Is it necessary to visit temple to worship God?
Okay. See, there are lot many exhibitions, right? In villages or even in towns, there are so many exhibitions. You know very well, if you go in the roller coaster, wow, what an enjoyment you will have. Why can't you sit at home only and enjoy? Imagine, no, in your mind, I'm going to the, exhibition fair. I am in the ferry. We call it as, no, I go in the merry-go-round ferry, roller coaster. I'm enjoying. Why don't you do that? But no, we don't. We want to go physically. We want to enjoy. So similarly, at home also, we try to sit. Oh, there's a Lord. He will look like this. He is so beautiful. How long we can do? For again, Chanchalam hi managa Krishna. Not possible. Mind cannot even concentrate on him once. So it is an endeavor from our side. Go to temple. At least sometime, he looks so beautiful. We forget and stand in front of them. I saw Guru Maharaj. He was doing Damodar Arati and his eyes was, rolling down tears because he was totally, he lost himself. So beautiful Krishna is. So once you go to the temple and once we see him, the Archa Vigraha, as I told you yesterday, it is like Krishna himself. So we won't feel like taking out our eyes. In fact, gopis, fought, they abused it is written. I don't know how far it is true. Brahma for creating this body like this. Why, Brahma does not know what pleasure we have in taking darshan of Krishna. And by default, why this blinking in my eyes? And we want to see Krishna's beauty without any break. But these eyelids, they don't listen to us. They keep closing in between. It keeps, right? That's what. So if we go to temple, there's a chance that we may, great elevated devotees, they are just imbibe Krishna's vigraha and they get that bliss, enjoy that for hours together. That could be one of the reasons. But otherwise, temple, according to Srila Prabhupada says, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. So, if you want to remember Krishna physically, to keep on remembering him is number one. Number two, in the process, Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha. The second step is Sadhu Sangha. First, you should have the faith. Yes, Krishna is there. He will take care of me. Avashya Rakshibe. He will protect me. Second is Sadhu Sangha. Again, Bharat Maharaj. Loneliness, aloof, he wanted to go and do bhakti. He fell down. So we need association. Once you go to ISKCON temples, what kind of association you get, nothing. It cannot be described in words at all. Every devotee is so blissful that places. So once we go to the temple, there are so many programs. Third, very beautiful. I go to temple only for that prasadam. Today also I went go puja. Why? I wanted to have the, prasadam. That is so tasty because that is Krishna's remnants. So once you go to temple, so many more things are there. So at least these three we can understand, right? That is only we can, see Krishna, enjoy his bliss. Sadhu Sangha we get, prasadam we get. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Mataji. Any other question, Mataji?
No, Mataji, I think these were the
Hare
questions.
Bol.
Thank you so
Hare
much. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I want you all to revise, that will be wonderful if you all might be having the Krishna book. Otherwise, Veda base is there. Second chapter, at least the shloka numbers, note down, go through, because, Namanishra Professor designed this course with lot of thought process. After lot of thought process, he has taken on these shlokas. Means, we can understand how important they all should be. So we should learn them, right? So my humble obeisances under the lotus feet of each, my Guru Maharaj, Namanishta Prabhu, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If I have committed, or if I have, committed any mistake, kindly forgive me. If I have wounded anybody, please forgive me. Vancha kalpatarupasya kripa sindhu bhayavacha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. You will have to end the meeting, Mataji.
I'll end the meeting.
Hare
Yes.
Hare
Hari Bol.
Bol. Hare